Title: Mel Gibson drops major update on the Passion of the Christ sequel. Mel Gibson just dropped a significant update on his long-rumored sequel to the Passion of the Christ. And it sounds like he's going all out with this one. During a chat with Joe Rogan on his podcast, Gibson revealed plans to begin filming The Resurrection of the Christ next year. The title is confirmed, though fans might have hoped for something more like a Two Passion, Two Christ. But we'll take what we can get. Gibson shared some interesting details, including confirmation of who's returning to play Jesus. "I'm hoping to start next year sometime," Gibson said. He described the project as intense, even calling it an acid trip. That alone should tell us how ambitious this film is going to be. The script has been a serious passion project written by Gibson, his brother, and Braveheart screenwriter Randall Wallace. And yes, Jim Caviezel is returning as Jesus. But with a twist, since it's been over 20 years since the original film, they'll be using CGI to de-age him. So, in a world where action heroes are de-aged left and right, it seems even Jesus will get the digital treatment. So, what's the resurrection of the Christ about? As the title suggests, it picks up where the Passion of the Christ left off, focusing on the resurrection of Jesus. But Gibson isn't stopping there. According to him, the movie will span a huge timeline, from the fall of the angels to the death of the last apostle. Gibson explained that in order to tell the story properly, it's necessary to cover these vast events, including a journey to hell and Sheol. This isn't just a simple follow-up. It sounds like Gibson is crafting something epic that dives deep into biblical mythology and spiritual warfare. He even admitted that he's unsure if he can pull off something this ambitious, but he's willing to give it his best shot. One of the biggest surprises surrounding this project is the return of Jim Caviezel as Jesus. While it made sense given his role in the first film, Gibson has recently revealed that de-aging Caviezel using CGI would be too expensive. This raises the question of whether other returning cast members will also face challenges. Maya Morgenstern was expected to return as Mary, and Francesco DeVito was set to play Peter again. However, with these new updates, it's unclear who will officially make it into the sequel. As for filming locations, Gibson has been scouting spots in Malta, Israel, Morocco, and Italy. These locations make sense as they offer the landscapes and historical authenticity needed for the film. Malta has been used for many biblical epics. Israel provides the authenticity of the actual events. Morocco is a go-to for Hollywood epics. And Italy, especially Rome, could offer the grandeur required for certain scenes. Gibson has also hinted that this sequel could be split into multiple parts. Part 1 might focus on the resurrection itself, while Part 2 could dive into the unseen spiritual world and the events that followed, like the appearances of Jesus to his followers, the early church's formation, and the apostles' struggles as they spread his teachings. With how ambitious this project is, it could explore significant moments in early Christian history like the martyrdom of key apostles and bring a new level of intensity to the film. Filming is expected to start as early as 2026, leaving plenty of time for the script to evolve. But one thing is clear, Gibson isn't making just another biblical movie. He wants to create something epic that blends history, faith, and even fantasy-like elements. While working on the Passion of the Christ Resurrection, Gibson has also dropped updates about another long-awaited sequel, Lethal Weapon 5. He's been candid about the challenges of getting projects off the ground, mentioning that it's not just about money, but a mix of many factors. Despite the obstacles, Gibson remains optimistic that Lethal Weapon 5 will eventually happen. However, since Gibson doesn't own the franchise, the decision to move forward ultimately rests with the studios. Over the summer, there was some progress when Jez Butterworth, known for his screenwriting, was brought in to work on the script. While Lethal Weapon 5 is still in development, Gibson seems confident that it's just a matter of time before Riggs and Murtaugh are back in action. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Feel free to share your thoughts on this video or suggest future topics in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.